I've got with me Samuel Mensah, who plays in Sweden for Örebro. Samuel, thank you so much for joining me in the studio.
No, welcome.
You started from Right to Dream. Tell me about that.
Yeah, obviously I started with Right to Dream when I was 12 years. I went for a trials and I got in. So I managed to get to academy for 10 years. And after I traveled to England to study there and then play football at the same time for 5 years. And then I moved from England to Sweden after 5 years, and now I'm playing in Sweden.
But how did you juggle the two, playing and also education?
It was difficult, but because I started it in the academy, so I got a little bit easier to go through everything. So it was good for me because I did prepare myself for it. I know in life you got to challenge yourself, so I was ready to challenge anything that come on my way. So I was ready, and then when I went there, I did my best, and then I finished my education and went to Sweden to play football.
How is it like playing in Sweden? You are a defender. How is it like playing in Sweden?
My first year was difficult because it was very cold in Sweden, and unlucky I end up in north of Sweden, which is much colder. Yeah, and but I managed because I want to play football, so my attention is to play football. So I was not thinking about the weather at all. I was thinking about the game. And then it went well for me. And after I got moved to Örebro, which.
Okay, so in all the coldness, do you remember your toughest game you played for Örebro this season? Although you've been so many injuries this season, but do you remember the toughest game you played in Sweden?
Obviously, I managed to play only 7 games for Örebro, and my second game was tough against AIK Gothenburg, and it was very difficult for me because it was my first time playing as Svenska. So I find it so difficult, and after the game, I was happy that I managed to finish the game, and I was happy with my performance. So that was the difficult game that I played for my new club.
But injury took a better part of your play this season. I'm sure you must be disappointed.
Yeah, I was, because as a footballer, you always want to play. If you don't get to play, you feel sad. And I was out for 6 months, which I was very sad about it, and I was not happy. But I was strong, and now I'm coming back slowly. So hopefully, I should start preseason with my team next month.
Yeah, I was about asking you psychologically, going out for that long period for 6 months and coming back. What keeps you going apart from the training, maybe the doctors and everything? What keeps you going in times like that?
I think I had a good support from my wife, because she's always there for me and always supporting me, always trying to keep me in a good shape, and she helped me a lot. I think that's what helped me to be strong and make sure that I got everything sorted for my knee, and now everything's sorted. So I got big help from my wife and the team as well, the doctors and everyone.
Okay, so the coach who brought you to Örebro is no more there. You're going to cope with a new manager next season. Are you bracing yourself up for it?
I'm always ready. I don't care about anything that will come on my way. I'm always ready to take the challenge, because when I went to the team with the coach that brought me in, it was difficult for me to get into the first 11. But because of what I was doing at training grounds, the coach, helped me out and all that, and I started to start the games, which was good for me. I was enjoying the games because in a new team and playing the first 11, it's not easy for a player just to come in and then get into the first 11. So I was so happy playing, and then I got injured, and then the coach left. So now that we got a new coach, I'm gonna train hard and then make sure that my knee is right and prepare my mind for next season. So
your club Örebro, they placed 6th in the Swedish league.
Yeah.
The season just gone by. I'm sure you would want to better together with your teammates. You want to do well next season.
Because this year our aim was to play in Europa League. So we wanted to finish 3rd or 4th, but unlucky we finished 6th. So maybe next season it should be good for us.
The target is to play in Europa or even in Champions League. But are you going to play in Sweden for a very long time, or we'll see some movement here and there very soon?
I don't mean it to be difficult for me to say anything because my wife from Sweden, so it would depend on her. If she want to move, why not? We'll move. But if not, then I would love to play in Sweden because I love the country and everyone loves me there as well. So yeah.
You are a defender, but you play in so many positions.
Yeah.
And how do you juggle that?
I just go all the time. I just go on the pitch and then do a job anywhere that the coach will ask me to to play right back, centre mid. I'm just ready to do the job. You know, football is football. Anywhere they put you have to make your mind ready and then go there and then, you know, play.
Then I'm sure you do extra training, even apart from the ones that the coach takes you through in your club.
Yeah, after training sometimes I stay back and then do like extra with the assistant coach and all that to make sure that like I'm in a good shape or ready for any challenge that will come on my way.
Okay. Thank you so much, Samuel Mensah, for coming to the studio. I've been speaking to Samuel Mensah, who plays in Sweden, Ghanaian footballer who plays for Örebro in the Swedish top flight. So that's our wrap-up sports here on New Day. My name is Julebe.